Live from our 7 Tasmania studios, your nightly news with Rachel Williams begins now.
A vigil will be held in Hobart tomorrow night in what is expected to be an emotional tribute to victims of the Christchurch shootings. The public is invited to attend the Franklin Square event, which will centre around sharing condolences and messages of peace. Supported by the Multicultural Council, a New Zealand flag will be flown at half-mast for the event, beginning at 6 p.m. Premier Will Hodgman today extending his condolences to those who lost their lives in the attacks, saying he has been briefed on the situation and Tasmania is ready to provide assistance if needed. Police also reaching out to the local Muslim community to reassure them of their safety and to offer support. Tasmania Police is appealing to the public for information after a man was treated for multiple stab wounds early this morning. Around 2:30, a 38-year-old suffering injuries to his torso entered the Launceston General Hospital, but police say they were unable to speak to him to find out what had occurred. The man has brown hair and is around 180 centimetres tall, was wearing blue jeans and a white t-shirt. Anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. And Tasmania is tonight the toast of the horse racing world, with Sprayton filly Mystic Journey winning the world's richest mile race, the All-Star Mile. The horse will no doubt go down in history, but trainer TRINDER says she isn't done yet.
From wildcard to world beater.
And they're racing in the All-Star Mile.
Mystic Journey was snubbed in the All-Star Mile's original vote, but this horse doesn't quit.
Mystic Journey down the outside.
Rightfully earning her place in the world's richest mile race by winning the Australian Guineas and making her presence known to the world.
At the 300, Lure Remain Hawkshot grabbed by Elise and Mystic Journey.
The first Tasmanian-trained Group 1 winner in more than a century became the first ever All-Star Mile champion.
Mystic Journey over the top takes the lead. She is what dreams are made of. Mystic Journey's won the All-Star Mile, a length and a quarter.
Purchased for $11,000, she just won $5 million.
I just cannot believe it, Chrissy. I just can't thank Adam enough. It's just unbelievable. Like, she just travelled so sweet in the run, and I thought I was going to get there too early, but she's just so gutsy. And
local trainer TRINDER will go down in history.
She's fantastic. I don't know where the bottom of her is, to be perfectly honest with you. She's only a young filly and she's on an upward spiral.
Bruce called her a fantastic filly.
Mystic Journey over Hartnell and Elise. Tassie over the Great Godolphin.
As for his late grandfather,
TRINDER would be enormously proud of what he's doing now to put the spotlight on Tassie.
His boy producing a champion, one which may possibly go down as Tasmania's greatest racehorse. Tom Johnson, 7 Tasmania News.
With the World Fly Fishing Championships just around the corner, long overdue upgrades are being made to the state's most popular fishing spots. The $300,000 investment will bring amenities into the 21st century, in time for the arrival of anglers from 30 countries next year.
He didn't catch any trout today, but fly fishing gun Glenn Eggleton still walked away with the catch of the day, $300,000 in funding to build toilets and other amenities at 10 popular fishing spots.
We've been lacking that, so this is a tremendous step forward.
The state government says the upgrades will be complete by August, just in time for the World Fly Fishing Championships, which will welcome 200 anglers from across the globe.
They're in key locations where anglers enjoy. A place like Four Springs, where we are today.
An increase in participation, particularly from female anglers, has also pushed the case to modernise the rudimentary facilities. While it'll be business as usual for inland fisheries ahead of the championships, sites like Penstock Lagoon will be restocked to their optimum level during the winter months.
The other lakes, Woods Lake, Little Pine, the Mersey and Meander rivers, they're just wild fisheries. We don't touch those.
4 of the 6 anglers in the Australian team are from Tasmania.
I know the Australian team has been out practising very hard in the lead up to the competition.
Tom Johnson, 7 Tasmania News.
Inspired by the devastating disease that is childhood brain cancer, one man has taken on the mammoth challenge of running from one end of Tasmania to the other. It will take Dave ABREY just 6 days to run almost 400 kilometres, but he says it's the cause that keeps him going.
A tough road ahead. Dave ABREY is running from one end of the state to the other, from Southport to Devonport. Almost 400 kilometres in just 6 days. And he says it's tough mentally as it is physically.
I've taken the approach of the less I know the better. So I've been doing a lot of running, doing what I can, but I've tried not to focus too much on actually what I'm going to be going through, because I want to just take each day as it comes.
The 37-year-old tackled day 2 in Hobart today, saying it's the cause that keeps him putting one foot in front of the other. Raising money and awareness for childhood brain cancer along the way. The Brisbane lawyer inspired after hearing the story of a 4-year-old girl who died from the disease last year.
I've got 2 boys, similar age difference to them, and I just imagine for a second what it'd be like to go through that experience, and it just... At that point, I thought I have to do something about it.
Initially hoping to raise $10,000, but now it's looking like he'll go above and beyond his target.
Mentally, it gets a bit tough, but when you think about what those children, those families go through, it puts into context, and it just becomes nothing what I'm doing.
Every day we sort of wake up and think he's got to face another, 60 kilometres, and it's an amazing thing. It's got to be headstrong and body strong. We're proud of him.
Donations can be made on the Run Tassie for a Cure website. Michelle WISBEY, 7 Tasmania News.
It's long been seen as an injustice by local footy fans, but now there's a fresh push for a Tasmanian AFL licence. A website where members and sponsors can sign up to a virtual Tassie team has been launched. And those behind it say this latest effort is different to failed attempts in the past.
Donning freshly printed T-shirts, the Nationals are having a dob for goal at football's highest level, launching a so-called virtual team where prospective members and sponsors can sign up.
This is about putting pressure on the AFL.
Its website, t23.com.au, was launched today. It hopes to present a groundswell of support to the AFL for a Tassie team in 2023, which is when the next TV rights deal and state government contracts with North Melbourne and Hawthorn are due to be renewed.
They've always stumbled at the hurdle of money. So, and that's possibly the reason why it's stumbling and stalling at the moment.
But former coach turned politician DAMIAN believes this time is different, pointing to the AFL's willingness to prop up the expansion clubs and the state government's sponsorship of the Hawks and Roos.
The concept of just saying, oh, the financials don't work out anymore, that no longer washes.
Licence pitches are nothing new, with formal bids stretching back to the 90s. Senator Steve Martin says the option of a relocated team would be acceptable on one condition.
Well, as long as it's called Tasmania, we're happy to take over their licence.
Tom Johnson, 7 Tasmania News.
Well, from monster pumpkins to sheepdog time trials, BREAM Creek was certainly all about agricultural action today. Thousands of Tasmanians flooding to the annual show, with one local vegetable grower taking out an impressive prize.
Fresh produce all lined up, ready for the weigh-in. It's taken Sorrel farmer Shane Newitt 3 months to grow this gigantic pumpkin.
This pumpkin today, it's 96 days old from when it was first pollinated. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat, and it's a good understanding of the soil.
What do you think of the size of the pumpkin?
It's huge!
And today, it smashed the state record, weighing in at a whopping 553.3 kilograms. These spectators, eager to catch a glimpse of the winning wonder at the 118th annual BREAM Creek show.
Well, we just stumbled across them and we're blown away, and I'm sure if I stand next to it, it's probably up to my shoulders. So yeah, it's very impressive.
Yeah, it's most important to get a lovely balance within the soil. Calcium, a very strong tool, and potassium are the main things that I use. And yeah, that's why we had the result today.
While others checked out the hard-working dogs mustering sheep in the other field, as the event celebrates the agricultural traditions of the region.
That's what agricultural shows are all about, that and bringing communities together. We're so pleased that the punters have come, and we're so proud of our district and so proud of our event, and just thrilled that the day's gone so well.
I've learned that pumpkins can grow really big, and so can bulls and animals.
Really big pumpkins that may go on to create future record breakers around the country.
All these seeds are fantastic seeds, so we'll get them out to other growers around Australia, and yeah, hopefully someone will go and our pumpkins in other states.
Ruby COMMANE, 7 Tasmania News.
Returning now to Mystic Journey's All-Star run at Flemington today, the Tasmanian filly, who was bought for just $11,000, has taken out the inaugural $5 million All-Star Mile. And the world's richest race over 1,600 metres lived up to the hype at Flemington.
Mystic Journey over the top takes the lead. She is what dreams are made of. Mystic Journey's won the All-Star Mile, a length and a quarter.
I'll be partying hard tonight, I'm telling you, that's for sure. So whoever wants to come out, it's on me.
The win also earned Ambassador Damian and wife Jenny a cool $250,000.
Just makes life so much easier for us, doesn't it, darling?
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
It's just amazing.
While up in Sydney, the Ron Quinton-trained Dixie Blossoms won the Group 1 Coolmore Classic. While earlier in the day at Flemington, 7 Mile Beach trainer Scott Brunton's Hell of a Street ran second in the 1,400 metre Seppelt Wine March Stakes.
Hell of a Street, Widgie Turf. Hell of a Street, Widgie Turf. Widgie Turf. Widgie has won it from Hell of a Street.
Brunton later said he was proud as punch of his horse.
Good evening. A lovely sunny day across the state today. Hobart reached 22 degrees, Launceston 26, which was the state's high, Burnie 21 and 23 in Devonport. Oust reached 25 today, 23 for King and Flinders Islands, along with Smithton and Strawn. Friendly Beaches 22, Low Head, St Helens, Maria Island, Lyowini and the Harts Mountains all 21. Here we can see cloud across the north and east of Tasmania that cleared during the afternoon, while the remainder of the state was mostly cloud-free. Mid to high level cloud with embedded thunderstorms sits over the top end, while an area of mid to high level cloud covers east and western Australia. Tomorrow, a high pressure system sits to the south of Tasmania and extends a ridge to the Bight. Several troughs and associated low pressure systems sit over the mainland. Looking to coastal waters, southeast to northeasterly winds 10 to 20 knots, seas to 1.5 metres. No warnings forecast for tomorrow. In Hobart, a mostly sunny day, 22. 23 in Richmond, partly cloudy, and Oust 25. A partly cloudy day in Launceston, 25, 22 in Devonport, partly cloudy, and a mostly sunny 23 in Deloraine. 21 in Burnie, partly cloudy, mostly sunny at Strawn, 23, 23 at Curry with a possible light shower. A light shower or two for St Helens, 21, 22 at Swansea, a possible light shower there, and Whitemark, a partly cloudy, 24. The UV will be mostly 7s, which is high. Looking ahead to Monday, light showers about the east coast, mainly fine elsewhere. Tuesday, much the same again, and light showers about the east with afternoon showers in the west forecast for Wednesday. Wet weather along the east coast of Australia tomorrow, but sunny conditions for Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne and Alice Springs. Currently in Hobart it's 19 and partly cloudy, Launceston 23, partly cloudy and Devonport 19 and mostly cloudy. And that's tonight's weather forecast, Rachel.
Thanks for that, Carmen. Well, that's all your news for now. Thanks for joining us. Good night.